Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we are apparently finding out right now that PlayStation users are the richest. We're seeing now that Xbox users are the poorest. And we're also seeing that PC people are absolutely horrible with their money. And apparently, there is a lot more information coming out for this. Where we have right now one of the craziest and strangest and weirdest articles I think I have a chance to go and cover. Basically saying the golden child, the PlayStation users are going to be balling out of control. And, well, people who play Animal Crossing are going to be born broke. Really weird, really fun, but I think just at the end of the day, I've been seeing stuff back and forth from people on Twitter, just on Reddit, everyone out there just going back and forth, roasting the hell out of everyone, and apparently PlayStation users are the ones that are up on top. So, hear me out on this one. This is going to be a weird video, but it's kind of fun. I just thought it'd be a funny topic to go cover, where we have now had a really big project game that had a chance to just do a lot of market research. Talk about like what games people were playing as kids, who is broke, who's not, and I want to kind of do a little bit of a deep dive on it and mainly talk about the topic we're talking about right this second. So let me go get like 1 or 2 minutes to kind of introduce it all. And it's just hilarious. Like I've been seeing on Twitter and people are calling people brokies, dude. People are calling Xbox users financially irresponsible. This is one of the weirdest back and forths in the console wars I've ever had a chance to go and see. So if you guys will enjoy, so make sure you guys are subscribed before we dive into the video itself. Leave a like and your thoughts down below. If you guys are Xbox users or PC users, I apologize. I'm sure you guys are all fantastic. And obviously it's all in jokes, so don't feel too bad. And as well, if you guys want to go subscribe for our PS5 Pro giveaway on the channel, subscribe here. Second channel, all linked down below. And of course, the 2 Twitters and the Twitch. And as well, we also have all the PS5 Pros, where actually I saw a bajillion different people, even on Amazon, go picking it up. So thank you guys for using all the affiliate links if you guys do pick up a PS5 Pro. I love you guys all for it. So as I mentioned, we were seeing this intriguing article over here discussing the general benefits of childhood gaming. And I'm kind of cool with this. Like when I was a kid, a little shout out to my mother, she obviously was buying all of our kids' games. Like us kids games. I have 2 older sisters. I actually have no idea if I've even said that on my YouTube channel. And funny enough, a lot of people used to have their older brothers get them into gaming, or their parents. I actually, funny enough, had my 2 eldest sisters who were pretty much into games as a whole. My eldest sister had like those big blocky gray Game Boys and had weird games like, I don't know, like some weird like it's not Dr. Mario, it's like some weird other game like that. It was really strange and weird, but fun. Back in the day, like those weird games you're making like burgers and stuff. And of course, my family had an N64, all the Nintendo games back in the day, and my first ever gaming console was a GameCube. Now, that was my funnest time. I used to play Melee, used to go play Super Mario Sunshine, and if you guys ever enjoyed these OG games, I guess maybe for a side topic, let me know your favorite game down below. I'm going to love to go through all the YouTube comments, because I was definitely a Super Mario Sunshine, and probably Metroid Prime. Those are my favorite games as a kid. But obviously nowadays, gaming is a little more influential when it comes to children. When it comes to Fortnite, to the Rocket Leagues, to even all the other various games like Roblox or Minecraft. And obviously gaming can have benefits. I myself kind of have a quote-unquote career, quote-unquote, done a lot of work when it comes to YouTube videos and my Twitch stream and all of that, and I've seen and raised a lot of money for charity, and I've seen people raise millions of dollars for charity, and we kind of know gaming does have good. It brings people together, lets you hang out with your friends. During the pandemic, I was in calls all the time with my friends that couldn't go and see. There's a lot of good benefits when it comes to gaming as a whole, and obviously, apparently, if you go and grow up, you have it builds skills. You know, it builds either communication skills or progression skills, or just being stubborn where you're going to sit there for 5 hours trying to go beat an Elden Ring boss because, well, you're just stubborn, and that kind of helps you in the future to, you know, kind of challenge yourself, and I think it's nice. But this article out here is basically saying that people who own a PlayStation are rich, saying, can you playing video games as a child lead to greater success in adulthood? And obviously that leads towards consoles and PC. And as the debate around benefits of video gaming continues, a recent survey of 1,001 Americans sheds light on how childhood gaming habits might even influence adult achievements. And this article will explore whether childhood gamers are more likely to thrive professionally, earn higher salaries, and receive promotions. We're also going to be analyzing data from various video game subreddits to understand which gaming communities are the smartest. And I just think this is entertaining. Like, I think it's just funny to go and see this and understand that gaming as a long term actually has good beneficial things. So interestingly enough, I never would have guessed this. People who played FIFA growing up actually earned the most as an adult with a $70,700 average. And among consoles, PlayStation players have the highest annual salaries as adults, which is averaging out with all the people surveyed at $62,276, earning even more than 12% than PC users and even higher than both Nintendo Switch and Xbox users. People who played video games as children are 71% more likely to have received a promotion even recently. So if you guys are hopefully doing good on your jobs and work and everything, congratulations. Now, don't feel bad if you guys aren't. Like, number one, obviously, sometimes it might take you some time. Might be a little bit younger. Don't worry about it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching my channel are doing really well in life. So I hope you guys keep going. And if for whatever reason you guys aren't, I believe in you guys. I've seen some cool people up on Twitter who are kind of going through it sometimes. I think you guys, I have a really cool audience here, so I think you guys are all just good people. So people who played video games as children actually earned on average more money than people who didn't, with an average of over $5,400 for people who never played video games. And it seems like a lot of people are saying, even as children, they have better vibes when they were playing video games. It had more entertainment, more fun, more stress and relaxation relief, improved problem-solving skills, and even had like curiosity and better cognitive skills and reaction times too as well. So the big intriguing numbers over here, where the PlayStation people can start calling everyone brokies, on average, $62,000 for PlayStation users. Nintendo is at $60,500, Xbox a little bit below that, and they're all very comparative too, so it's not like the biggest flex out there, but it's at $60,000. Although, as for me, who's a mainly PC guy, ooh, thankfully I do have a PS5, and I am a PS5 YouTuber, so I get to round up to PlayStation, right? Is that how it works? And of course, the interesting list over here is that FIFA was the highest ratio, with Animal Crossing at the lowest. Candy Crush at 60, basically $70,000. Doom weirdly at 67, and a lot of these like NBA, 2Ks, and Maddens are actually up on the higher end. Mortal Kombat and Resident Evil up there too, and Halo as well. Call of Duty is kind of right smack dab in the middle, pretty much exactly at the average price for Xbox and Nintendo combined. And interestingly enough, though, some things like The Sims or Battlefield or GTA or Assassin's Creed are actually way lower than expected. You really want to expect why. Like, there's kind of a really weird niche of games. Maybe because they were more mature, you had to have more like mature themes. Maybe things like Call of Duty are very, very just kind of, I don't know. Maybe Animal Crossing, in my mind, is maybe you're just very creative and you're doing fun jobs like being a teacher or an artist. I don't know. I'm very curious how this kind of worked on out. But intriguingly, those are the most higher end things, and people in the PlayStation ecosystem are all the way up there. And as well, a lot of these people also had played video games as children, which is kind of cool to see on that there's been so many new people out here who have been working on it. And of course, a lot of parents are kind of cool with it nowadays, where it's like you're getting good benefits of working with people, or having better memory and all of that. And of course, apparently, some of the positive subreddits were Assassin's Creed, Legend of Zelda, Pokemon up there too, and apparently the most negative one was Call of Duty Warzone, GTA 5, Resident Evil, and even more Call of Duties, which intriguingly enough. Now, for the console subreddits too, for the best one was apparently the Switch, then Atari, then Sega, then Nintendo, then PlayStation, then Xbox. Apparently Xbox is the least positive subreddit on this research, and apparently the most intelligent one was League of Legends, which I play a lot of League, and also World of Warcraft, Hearthstone. A lot of Activision games on that list, and competitive games, which also makes a lot of sense too as well. And of course, people are basically saying that all this is good, but interestingly enough, people are then trying to go gloat and roll with it, which is totally fine. It's all for memes. Saying like, hey, I bought 2 houses, so I'm doing great. Also, people who use their PlayStations are known to also take more showers. Basically saying, yeah, we're the smarter ones for PlayStations. No one knows really the point of this, but they're like, hell yeah, baby, we're balling, dude, who cares? And everyone's out here just kind of being that, saying like, hey man, what are we doing, man? And then some people have this is kind of a useless, which is, it's just kind of more for fun. And even people are saying like, yeah, having to go spend $240 for Game Pass isn't wise. Spending money, especially with how the economy is and how bad Xboxes are, basically even saying that Xbox users are useless with their money. And this is where the memes have been going crazy. I have been seeing so many back and forths throughout all of this, basically calling Xbox users dumb, broke, and stupid, and PlayStation 5 users are balling and rich. Like, this is crazy, dude, as well. Someone even said, please choose to not post things like this in the future, which hopefully you guys in my community kind of get just kind of a fun meme, fun vibe. At the end of the day, everyone's pretty equal. Like, it's just, you have a bigger sample size. I'm sure it's all very similar, but just for the sake of clickbait and funny videos, I think it's kind of fun. People saying the PS5 even exists over here. Now I understand why Phil Spencer had to make the Game Pass too. On top of that, studies also reveal that 99% of ice makes water cold, and obviously everyone's kind of just making fun on this. Where, you know, some people are like, hey man, we're chilling, hey man, we're vibing. I don't know. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if you're making more or less, as long as you're happy. But it does kind of seem like PlayStation users are the richest of the bunch. So if you guys are PlayStation 5 users, I hope you guys keep on balling. And if you guys are Xbox and Nintendo users, I hope you keep on balling too and having a good life, because I think you guys deserve it. So at the end of the day, it's just a funny, silly article. So let me know your thoughts and comments on this down below. Make sure you guys are respectful. It's kind of all for memes and fun at the end of the day. Subscribe if you guys are new for the PS5 Pro giveaway. We have the Twitter and Twitch room down below, and all the bonus links as well for our giveaway. Make sure you guys are entered on in. Use the affiliate links down below for the pros, and I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place.